Things you may not know, my friends. Did you know that the average amount of time that an American clergy person spends in clergy-specific training is 1 year? Seriously. Now, lots of movements, it takes a lot more, and some movements it takes even less. That's how averages work. Our practitioner corps, which is our form of lay clergy, goes through at least 2 years of training to qualify for 2 more years of training. 60 weeks of specific training in all aspects of being a spiritual leader in community, including philosophy, theology, applied spirituality, teaching, diversity inclusion, and how to hold people in that container of love through spiritual guidance and prayer and consciousness. It does not come quickly, it does not come easily, but it causes us to have leaders in our community that are deeply grounded and committed to holding all of us in high consciousness. And every so often, we like to just take a pause and really appreciate these beloveds for all of the ways they show up. Simply knowing the highest and best for each one of us, doing prayer and meditation and holding the high watch during Sunday services, offering spiritual guidance sessions, we call them practitioner sessions, that you can hire a practitioner to help guide you through the decision-making of your life. Teaching classes, participating on the annual theme team. I would challenge truly anyone to find a team or a corner or a decision made in this community that is not touched by and up-leveled by our practitioners. And so I would love to call all of the practitioners present up to the platform. And I want to honor and recognize that some of our practitioners are joining us via the online campus today. So come on up, Practitioner Corps. For many years, we had a tradition, along with Home Office, of recognizing major anniversaries of practitioner service with pins. A little while ago, Home Office stopped doing this tradition, and we decided, nah, we're bringing it back. We got our own darn pins. So let's start at the very beginning. For 8 days, Maureen Garrity has been a practitioner here at New Vision Center. And for 8 days, so has Rachel Sartori. Now, they've had you all in consciousness for the last 2 years of training at least, but that's since the ink dried on the page. We also have Trish Karras, who is a 3-year practitioner who is transferring her license over with us, and so she is joining the Corps now. She's not here, but we still cheer for her. In the 4-year camp of service, Tina Vlassi and Gina Zamora, who's participating online. At 9 years and receiving his 5-year pin, Ron Trunnell, participating on the online campus. Receiving his 10-year pin today, Bill Sneed. It's the 10-year pin, and I think he's on year 11. At 11 years and receiving her 10-year pin on the online campus, Vernice Reyes. Prac sister to Reverend Karen and I, we graduated together. At 14 years and receiving her 10-year pin for service, Jolene Bainey. At 16 years and receiving her 15-year pin, Darlene Britton. All right. right, now I have to talk to you about a very special group of beloveds. There is something that one can accomplish called being a practitioner emeritus. This means that they have served for more than 20 years of cumulative service to their community in the role of practitioner. Very few people reach this space, and we have 3 active practitioner emeritus in our community. In order to be considered an active practitioner here, there are meetings one must attend, there are certain kinds of service hours and continuing education hours that one must meet, and we are lucky enough to have 3 active in our community. I'm going to violate my own rule and go out of order here because we cannot skip talking about someone who isn't due for a pin this year but has been serving Centers for Spiritual Living and the parent organizations for 47 years. Virginia Fisher. I give her a new name. 47 years. Thank you, Virginia. At 22 years, receiving her 20-year pin and her emeritus status, Marty Stevens. And just when you think it can't get any better, at 30 years and receiving her 30-year emeritus pin is Janet Gottschall. Let's show them how much we appreciate all their service. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And we can all be seated.